Good afternoon, one and all. See, we are discussing the chapter lines and angles. In the last class, we discussed about the linear pair of angles and vertically opposite angles. Using that linear pair of angles and vertically opposite angles, we have completed one exercise, first exercise. So, in this class, we are going to discuss one more new topic related to lines and angles. So today's topic is parallel lines. You all know the definition of parallel lines, right? Can anyone define parallel lines first? Can anyone define parallel lines? Raise your hands. Who is ready to give the definition for parallel lines? Yes, parallel line definition. Yeah, Vaishnavi. Yes, Vaishnavi. Parallel lines
Yes,
definition.
Mataji.
Yes. Tell me the parallel lines definition, Vaishnavi.
Parallel lines are the lines which have no common point and which will not meet.
Yeah, which will not intersect. Okay, if we continue up to infinity, the lines never intersect and the distance of the line is same. Height of the two lines must be same up to infinity. So that means parallel lines, the two lines never having any common point. So the two lines never intersect each other. Parallel lines condition. So today we are going to discuss parallel lines and transversal. Do you know the word transversal? What is that transversal meaning? Parallel lines and transversal. What is the meaning of that transversal? Can anyone define transversal term? Yes? Can anyone define transversal? What is this transversal? Yes, Vaishnavi?
Yes,
Vaishnavi?
Mataji. Yes,
Transversal. Do
Mataji.
you know about transversal?
Ha, Mataji.
Yes, what is that transversal?
A line which meets two or more lines in a distinct point.
In distinct points. Okay. So, see here, I'll consider the two parallel lines. Okay. So, if one line is meet these parallel lines in two distinct points, this line name is called as transversal. Let us name these parallel lines as M and N. So then this line is act like a transversal. Okay, transversal for these parallel lines M and N. So when we draw the transversal for this, we can observe here the parallel line which intersect in two points, two distinct points. There we can observe angles, right? So we'll mark these angles by the number angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Are you observing the angles here? Yes, angles. Okay. So here you just observe M and N are parallel lines and this transversal which intersect the parallel lines by 2 points. There we can observe total 8 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one 4, 5 and this angle is 6, this angle is 7 and this angle is 8. So now in this parallel lines and a transversal, we got total 8 angles. So now we have to list out which type of angles this one. What are the names of this type of angles? So what are the types of angles we can observe in a parallel lines and a transversal condition? Can anyone tell me the first type of angles in this? Okay, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. What type of angles? How can we bifurcate these angles? Okay, classification. So can anyone tell me the first classification? Can anyone tell me what type of angles we can observe in this parallel lines and a transversal condition? So this is already repeated topic. Yes, I got the answer that all are telling that first type of angles, corresponding angles. We can observe corresponding angles. Yes, in parallel lines and a transversal condition, we can observe corresponding angles. Very good students, corresponding angles. Now can we list out the corresponding angles? So which angles are corresponding angles now? Angle 1 and angle 5. Are you observing the angles like this? This one. Angle 1 and angle 5 here. Angle 1 and angle 5. So both are in the same shape. Next, angle 2 and angle 6. Are you observing this one? Angle 2 and angle 6. Next, one more type like this also. Angle 8, angle 4. So, I'll write the structure here. One set is this one. Another set is this type. Then third set is this type. And fourth set is this type. These type of structures you can observe in the parallel lines and the transversal in the corresponding angles. So, can we list out the angles now? Angle 1 and angle 5, first pair. Angle 2 and angle 6, second pair. Then angle 8 and angle 4, third pair. Angle 7 and angle 3, fourth pair. So, we'll write this one. First set is angle 1 and angle 5. Second set is angle 2 and angle 6. Okay, now third set is angle 8 and angle 4. Now fourth set is angle 7 and angle 3. Correct, no students? Yes, is it right? Yes, the total 4 pair of corresponding angles. Is that clear, students? 4 pair of corresponding angles. So that is 1 and 5, 8 and 4, 2 and 6, 7 and 3. You all know the topic of the corresponding angles. Now, before going to start another type of angles, so we will discuss the property of corresponding angles in the parallel lines and the transversal condition. Okay, so can anyone tell me what relationship between this 1 and 5, 8 and 4, 2 and 6 and 7 and 3, what relationship you are observing in the parallel lines and the transversal condition? Can anyone tell me? Angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1, either it is greater than 5 or less than 5 or dash. What relationship we can observe in between the two pair of corresponding angles? Yes, I am waiting for your answer. What we can observe in the parallel lines and yes, they are equal. Very good. They are equal. Yes, very good. Very good. See students, in parallel lines and a transversal condition, always these corresponding angles are equal. This is only possible when the lines are parallel. Remember one thing. Only the corresponding angles ಅಂತ ಸಿಗೋದು condition ಇದೆ ಅದು parallel lines ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. So in that type of condition only this one angle is equal to 5. If this one is 120 degree, angle 5 is also 120 degree. Angle 2 which is equal to angle 6. Angle 8 which is equal to angle 4. Then angle 7 which is equal to angle 3. When the lines are parallel, then the corresponding pair of corresponding angles are equal. Or you can give the statement in the reverse order if the pair of corresponding angles are equal. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ angle 1 angle 5 equal ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಶೇಪ್ ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಟ್ yes of course this m and line are parallel. ಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ m and n parallel ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ m and n parallel condition not mentioned, but they have given that angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to 120, angle 5 also equal to 120. Then you can think, okay, when this situation occurs, actually this angle equal to this in the sense, only when if the lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are equal. So this is the one and the other theorem statement. So here no proof for the theorems, only statement we have to discuss. So this is the statement related to corresponding angle. If two or more lines are parallel to each other, when the transversal intersect the parallel line, then pair of corresponding angles are equal. Or second statement, if the pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are said to be parallel. Is that clear, students? So whatever we are discussing the notes, no, so that I'll send after the class, that you have to write it in your notebook. So this is about the corresponding angles condition. After the corresponding angles, so what is the second type of angle, students? The second type of angles, yes, Alternate interior angles. Yes, all are giving the same answer, that interior alternate angles. Yes, alternate angles. In alternate angles, two types: interior alternate angles and exterior alternate angles. We can observe two types of alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. So first we'll write interior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. Then we'll take exterior alternate angles. Okay. So board is visible now, students. Interior alternate angles and exterior alternate angles. See, we got the warning that only 5 minutes is remaining in this meeting. If the meeting ends, don't go anywhere. Okay, join with the same link for further 15 minutes. So just we'll finish this parallel lines and a transversal concept. So then we'll end the class. Is that clear? Okay. So now interior alternate angles. So interior alternate angles. What is that interior alternate angles? Can anyone tell me? How can we guess that interior alternate angles? Everyone know the Z shape, right? So if our interior alternate angles, we are taking the help of the Z shape. Here in this corner one angle and this corner. These are called as interior alternate angles. Here, yeah, Z-shaped angles. So one is normal Z shape, another one is like this, ulta Z shape. This angle and this angle. This is interior alternate angles. Next, exterior alternate angles in the sense this side and this side, this side and this side. Okay, now can you guess the interior alternate angle now? Here you just see the Z shape here. So which angles? Angle 4 and angle 6 are in the interior portion of Z. So that's why first pair is angle 4 and angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6. Which is the next one? Second one. Angle 3 and angle 5. Angle 3 and angle 5. So, is it clear now, students? First is this direct Z shape. 4 and 6. Now, reverse Z shape. 3 and 5. 4 and 6. 3 and 5 are the pair of interior alternate angles. Now, what is the property of interior alternate angles? Yes. So, property of interior alternate angles. What relationship we can observe in the interior alternate angles? So, interior alternate angles are always equal. Very good. Interior alternate angles are also equal. Yes, if this one is 60 degree, this is also 60 degree. Interior alternate angles are equal always. 4 and 6 are equal. 3 and 5 are equal. Very, very important properties related to parallel lines and a transversal concept. Interior alternate angles, Z-shaped angles. Okay. So, always the alternate angles are equal. Is that clear, students? If the interior alternate angles are equal, then we can say that the lines are parallel. If Z-shapely angles equal ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ definitely the lines are parallel. See, these whatever we are discussing the angles, no, this is possible only when the lines are parallel. Is that clear? So, if the Z-shaped angles are equal, then we can guess the answer that the given lines are parallel. So, this